Hello, this is the new Beeman Chief 2 Synthetic. There's not a lot of videos on this, so I figured I'd make a quick one, a little bit about it. This was the first PCP rifle I've ever owned. I was hesitant to buy it because I read a lot of problems about the poppet valves on the other ones, and lack of support. But everything was sold out at the time. I was impatient. This was in stock, so I picked it up, and I've had it, I don't know, month and a half. So far, it's been excellent. Shoots really well. It is, I saw another video and on some of the online forums where people were questioning if it actually was a 3,000 PSI fill. It is now. Very simple to fill with a hand pump, I might add. I know I was hesitant getting into it, that would be really difficult. You know, people talk about, oh, the workout, it's such a workout. No, it isn't. It's incredibly easy to fill this gun to 3,000 PSI. And you're only going to shoot it down to about 2,000 anyway, so you're only filling it from, maybe 14 or 1,800 to 2,000 back up to 3. I just have a cheap 4x32 fixed scope on this gun. It seems to be sufficient. It is a rimfire scope, so the parallax is set at 50 yards, which seems to work. I'm not really doing anything past 50 yards with this gun anyway. I've got it. I've adjusted it up and down a little bit for different pellets. I'm not really sure where I am from where it came out of the box. I think I'm pretty close. Right now it's set. It really likes H&N Barracudas, 10.65 grain pellets. Shoots them incredibly well. It's adjusted to, I think it's shooting them right around 900 feet per second, maybe just a little bit over when you hit the sweet spot of the pressure. Very consistent. You get a nice string of consistent velocity shots out of it that are very accurate. It also really liked the JSB 13.43s. I don't have many of those, so 110. So I haven't shot them a lot. They're pretty much, almost non-existent right now, so I haven't been able to order more. It also liked the Seneca 16 grain hunting pellet. They did very well. They did really well out to like 38 and 40 yards. I tried them yesterday at 50, and they didn't do as well as the H&N 10.5 grainers. I don't know why. Maybe it was me. It was just the group, but they didn't. The H&N's grouped very well. Those were okay. At best. But I'll go outside. Maybe I've got a Crossman, the resetting squirrel target in. It'll probably be about 41 yards, I think is what it is, off the laser rangefinder. Maybe do some shooting. Maybe I can capture it on the camera. I don't know. We'll see how well it turns out. To give it a little idea how accurate it is. It's very accurate. And like I say, so far it's been 100% reliable. It does ship with 2 of these single shot trays. I don't really know why you need 2 of them. 2 of the 12 shot magazines, your degassing tool, and Allen wrench. Allen wrenches to, basically work on the main things of the gun. But all right, we'll be back in a few. All right, I'm gonna be down here. Hopefully I won't shoot my phone. I hit it with a laser rangefinder, and it's 40.4 yards. There's actually a semi-decent wind, so We'll see. You'll see it's a freshly painted target, so I'll see what happens. I don't know if this will affect the ability of me to hit it, the wind, or not. Not too bad. Got me a couple of times where I didn't have the hold over quite right, but not too bad. Pretty good shooting gun. Worth 180 bucks for sure. See you guys later. Alright, I just wanted to make another segment because while I was outside, I was trying to get a chronograph string to show that the chrono was acting funny. So I just ended up deleting the video. The gun, it actually from a complete fill, it's almost like you really don't need to fill it completely, down just a little bit. Because from a complete fill, like where it's adjusted now, with those 10.65 grain pellets, you're going to get your first couple of shots. You know, you got a string of like 3 or 4 that are up in the 880s is what it does. And And then, you know, finally sweet spot, and you're right around 900 to just over 900. You know, you fall right in that 900 to 910 feet per second range for a good string before it, you know, finally the velocity starts to kind of drop, kind of back down to where you started after about just right around 2000 psi when you hit that. And to be honest with you, I haven't really checked the exact shot number with that, because I've shot, you know, many different pellets, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, but I would say at least you know, probably 25 to 30 shots, you know. And then depending on how accurate you want to be, of course you can stretch it even more to that, but you know, a good 2 mags, you know, to 30 shot magazines to 30 shots out of it. The only other thing was, you know, the trigger. It's not great, but for a $200 gun, maybe some people have adjusted them. I'm not even gonna mess with it. I mean, it was yesterday pretty accurate at 50 yards. I can't really complain. Any hunting, I mean, I'm mostly target shooting with this one. I actually ended up, after I got this, the Gamma Urban came into stock, so I grabbed one of those, and I've had that for a couple of weeks, and I really like that. That's shoots laser beams, amazingly accurate out to 50 yards as well. I mean, if I do any small game hunting or anything, it'll probably be with that gun. This will be more of a plinker, so you know, if it'll go out to 50, that's fine. I probably, you know, with that 10 grain pellet wouldn't shoot that far. You know, it may be a pigeon or a sparrow or something. But this gun will probably just mainly be for backyard target practice anyway. But so far, I mean, for $180, I guess we'll wait and see if anyone, hopefully this will become maybe reviewed more or more mainstream. Somebody will take one apart. Maybe the internals will be different than the old one, upgraded. I don't really know. I mean, it's funny because I watched a video from SHOT Show of somebody at the Beeman booth, because they just, I don't know, one of the podcasts I listened to, they were just talking about the underlever bullpup that Beeman just came out with. And I found the video from SHOT Show that was introducing all their new guns, and this wasn't mentioned. So I don't know, you know, I don't know, maybe it came out before that. I don't really follow it that close, or I don't know, maybe it just kind of snuck up, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of information on it. So far, not regretting the purchase. I mean, otherwise, if there would have been other stuff in stock at the time, I probably wouldn't have bought this, just because of the stuff I read about the older Chiefs and some of the problems and lack of support, which I'm afraid probably get with this. So if any problems occur, hopefully it's just in the O-ring. But anyway, if I can kind of think of anything more to, you know, maybe I'll get a chronograph video when I get some, a better location for lighting and it's not acting up like it was today. It's the first time I've had problems with that Caldwell. But anyway, that's all.